Friday to you. We are, of course, live for our weekly Benoit Ford Friday morning, Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, whenever we decide that we want to get this out. It is the pick'ems that we do here at Benoit Ford each week. Of course, Ryan is in the lead by 1 after last week.
You know why?
What?
Because Gatorade.
It quenches your thirst.
It quenches your thirst.
Myself and Isaiah, who, of course, it's quiet, so Isaiah is actually not here right now. Isaiah and myself are actually tied for second. Well, that's a good thing. We're both tied for second place. Jason, after a good week 2 weeks ago, is there sitting in fourth place, but just a couple of spots behind.
If you ain't first, you're last. I'm not happy.
Well, that's it. Kayla comes in. She is our guest for today. She goes into that guest spot, and that guest spot has just been brutal since I left that seat whenever we sent Randall to the woodshed. Kayla, glad to have you part of the show.
Glad to be here, Chasten. I'm going to smoke them down today.
That's one way to put it. I heard your picks, and this may not be great. All right, we'll start, and we're going to go with you first. High school football, Iowa, the Yellow Jackets traveling to take on the Leesville Wampus Cats. Cats hosting the number 1 seed. What you got, Kayla?
I'm going with hometown, Leesville.
All right, Jason, what you got?
So I think the first time they played, it was a 2-score game maybe.
It was.
And I think it was
Leesville scored 21 points
the
to pull
last
away.
game that Iowa lost. Now, Iowa did not have their quarterback, I've heard. And I hear there's some other breaking news potentially within this game that has not been known yet. But you know what? Give me the Yellow Jackets. Give me Iowa. I think there's a lot of mind games going on here between what I've heard, what I think I've heard, what could be, not be, might be true. But I'm going with the Jackets.
He picks the Jackets, man. It's going to be a fun one. Leesville and Iowa, again, they played Leesville. It was tied going to the fourth quarter. Leesville scored, 21 unanswered points to win that game. It should be a fun one.
Will the running game be a factor?
It could be. I am going to, as much as I would love the Cats to get a win here at home and go out and support them, but I am going to go with Iowa. Ryan.
Yeah, listen, Wampus Kitties. I've picked you, I think, every week.
Well, they keep picking them.
Don't hate me. Don't hate me for it. But there's a lot on the line here. Iowa.
There it is. All right. What we got with non-existent Isaiah? All right, now we're going to go on to our second game in high school football. The one taking place just about a mile and a half up the road. Manny traveling to take on Rose Pine. We'll start with Kayla. Kayla, what you got?
Go Eagles.
There it is. She's riding with the hometown team. Jason.
I was there last year, and it was 30-something degrees, and there was a lot of fireworks. I feel like I was a numb.
Was it 30?
I was there,
It felt
too.
colder.
It was probably colder. Then I went to the Mexican restaurant and thawed out. It's like a margarita. But I'm probably –
They have alcohol sales in Manny?
No, there's a Mexican restaurant. No, it wasn't at the game.
It is a good restaurant.
It is. The salsa is – but give me – you know what? It's a new year, and give me Rose Pine.
All right, he goes with the Eagles, man. This is an interesting one. Man, again, this is another one. Go out, and if you don't have anything to do tonight or whenever we get this put out, whenever go out tonight, cheer on the Eagles, cheer on the Wampus Cats. I do think Manny wins, but I am going to pick Rose Pine. Once an Eagle, always an Eagle. Boy, I hope they can pull that upset.
Y'all gonna make me the bad guy,
Ryan.
We already thought you were the bad guy.
Listen,
Yeah,
I love Rose Pine. I got a Rose Pine jacket down in my office. My son's gonna go to Rose Pine, but they pretty beat up right now.
They are beat up.
I'm gonna have to go with Manny. A lot on the line.
Wow. I don't say you're wrong, but I'm just like, man, we got cars to sell.
You know how we do the LSU thing? The reverse psychology?
This is different.
So I'm picking Manny so that Rose Pine wins.
There ain't nobody from Tuscaloosa coming to buy a car.
No, you good thing they don't.
Well,
I'm still rooting for
If they
you,
give 'em the
Rose
best
Pine.
deal on
Go
Wednesday.
Eagles. But
all right. Boy. We're going to go with Isaiah. What you got, bobblehead? All right. So, Iowa, Leesville, Manny, Rose Pine. All right, let's go to college football next. We've got a pretty good slate in college football. It is rivalry week in college football. We'll start with a game that's happening Friday morning, 11 a.m. I went with a Friday game this week to throw us all off. Tulane 9-2, traveling to take on Cincinnati, the Bearcats. Cincinnati, a 1-point favorite. Kayla, what you got?
Cincinnati.
Oh, there we go. That's not what she said earlier, but we'll go with it now.
You looked at me like I was picking the wrong team. So.
Figured you wanted to go like Ryan and pick the home team.
No. Good. Want to go with your
Probably
wins.
went to Max Preps like Cat to figure out where they were playing.
I think I was leaning towards Cincinnati Bearcats. And my buddy Pope walk up in here. And there's no way I can give love to Cincinnati now. Give me Tulane, Green Wave, Tsunami, Cincinnati. Get them out of there, flood them, and all that.
Both teams are 9-2 now, and Cincinnati is a 1-point favorite. When you see a 1-point favorite at home, it typically means that Vegas thinks it's a toss-up game. Tulane, the only time we've picked them, they screwed me. They screwed me here in the standings. But I'm going to go with them just because, again, I saw Pope walk in, and I had to hear all that BS last year about how Cincinnati was going to make the playoffs. I'm going to go with Tulane. Rhino, what you got?
Well, this one ain't for the playoffs or anything. So this time, and the only time, I'll go with the Bearcats. Cincinnati.
There we go. We need Tulane to win then. All right, Isaiah, what you got? All right, now we're going to go probably the biggest game the week. I mean, it ain't even close. Michigan 11-0, traveling to take on Ohio State. Both teams undefeated. Ohio State at home, a 7.5-point favorite, which was, I thought, an interesting line. Now, with Michigan's running back, potentially, I mean, I think he got banged up last week, if I'm not mistaken. So that could play havoc. Kayla, what you got?
This is a tough one.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
I'm going to go Ohio State because Catherine's from Ohio.
Oh, that's why you did it.
That's poor you.
Mr. Jim Simpson, if you're watching this, I don't think many people do, so you might not. I'm going to go with the Ohio State.
Ooh, that was aggressive. All right, yeah, man, I think the playoff race, a lot of it rides on this game. We talk about the loser being out, whoever loses this game. I don't necessarily think that 100%. But, Michigan a little banged up. I haven't liked Ohio State all year. I just don't think they've looked all that great. But I do go with Ohio State. Rhino, Moon Pie, Ryan Hagan, what you got?
I'm going to go with, and I hope it's a blowout. They beat them down. Running back or not, Ohio State.
Let's not bang the table. All right, Isaiah, what you got? All right, next game, South Carolina. Boy, what an upset last week over Tennessee. Spencer Rattler, the coming out party. The coming out party, or lack thereof, traveling to take on Clemson. Clemson, a 14.5-point favorite. If you're a Tigers fan or a fan of the college football, you could really use Clemson to lose, especially if they win these next couple of games.
There's two of them over
There is. So South Carolina and Clemson. Again, Clemson over 2-touchdown favorite. Kayla, what you got? Oh, she's in deep thought.
I'm going South Carolina.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about.
They got to smoke
You
them.
got two different types of seasons going on, and I think the loss to Notre Dame a couple weeks ago kind of brought Clemson down to earth, and I think they're in reality right now. I think they're in locked-in mode. I think South Carolina's riding an emotional wave that's not a very good one. I think Spencer Rattler's great. I don't think he's good enough to go to Clemson and beat Clemson in the great value Death Valley.
So you're going with Clemson?
Did I stutter?
You didn't say who were you picking.
Oh,
It's like the Ohio State thing, though.
Give me-
Off what resume are they not good enough to go?
give me the
Well,
Clemson Tigers.
Clemson's an interesting one because, we don't necessarily know how good they are. Their only loss on the year is to Notre Dame, and again, it's a Notre Dame team that ever since that win has been playing really good football. I don't know. I'm going to go with Clemson only because I need to keep up in the standings, especially after Rhino went with the Bear and picked Manny to beat Rose Pine. I do think I think South Carolina makes it a game. I think they continue to ride that emotional wave that you were talking about, and Spencer Rattler is good enough to go in and beat Clemson. I just don't think it's going to happen.
I said that.
Clemson.
Huh. All right, bobblehead. All right, next game we've got is Oregon 9-2, traveling to take on Oregon State. Oregon on the road, a 3-point favorite. Kayla, going with the home team?
Don't matter if they're on the road or not. Going with Oregon.
Oregon. Sure you're not going with Oregon State?
Nope, Oregon's 9-2.
Where'd you get that from? You was talking about cattle a minute ago. She must help you get that from Max Press.
I got a lot of knowledge about statistics.
Where the hell did y'all find this guest picker at? Y'all must have been desperate for a damn guest picker.
Hey,
Jason, what you got?
Newsflash. It's still duck season.
Quack.
Quack, 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 quack,
Shoot
quack,
him.
quack.
Shoot him, Elizabeth. Shoot him.
Wang, wang.
You know what, though? Give me Bo Nix and the Ducks. Give me Oregon.
As much as it pains me to.
Bo Nix ain't
give me. Yes, he is.
Oh.
Give me Bo Nix. Give me Oregon. Moon pie.
Yeah, I got an Oregon, too. Ain't no need to waste no time.
My favorite, Isaiah. What you got? All right, final game for our pick'em in college football this week. We have got Notre Dame 8-3 traveling to take on USC. USC 10-1. Southern Cal at home, a 5.5-point favorite. And again, this is another one of those games. If you're an LSU fan, you're rooting for USC to lose. But if you're USC, you've got to win this game to keep your playoff hopes alive. Kayla, what you got?
USC, I love them boys in uniform.
Y'all get her out of here. Y'all bring Randall back or something. Get her the hell out of the show.
USC has one of the ugliest uniforms there is.
Hey,
I didn't say the uniforms are pretty.
I don't think she knows what she's talking about.
It's what's in them.
Oh, my God.
Somebody
okay, Jason, what you got?
Somebody
oh,
check the
God.
apple juice.
Yeah, this may be crown apple.
I cannot drink at work.
What's in there?
Cannot drink at work.
If you disguise
Not
it.
professional.
Well, that's what they say. Jason, what you got?
a headache. That's what I got. Look.
Well, if I had a head that
Notre
big,
Dame,
I'd have a headache
what?
too.
They start 0-3. They were 0-3.
It was 0-3 or 0-2.
0-3, huh?
Something like that.
So, I mean, they've rattled off 8 straight wins, potentially. I don't know exactly where they were at, but they're a whole lot better. They're kind of like, to me, they're like a knockoff LSU season.
Well, I mean, we trashed them we trashed Clemson when they lost to Notre Dame, and ever since then, Notre Dame's really we've seen trying to turn the page.
But have they really though?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me
I'd say.
Okay.
Say it.
Give me Notre Dame.
Not so fast.
Okay. Well,
Not so fast.
I was very slow on that one, so.
Yeah, give me Southern Cal. I've got to watch a lot of Southern Cal games. They're always the night game. They're on while you're going to bed or sleeping off a drunk or whatever you are.
Huh? Them what they start 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
I'm over.
Pacific Standard Time.
You're doing what?
My wife's getting mad at me because I fall asleep snore every now and then. So dang late.
But man, Caleb Williams, he's fun to watch. Yeah, give me USC and to cover that 5.5.
Wow.
I think it might just be me really hoping that USC
I also
loses.
said I would never pick Notre Dame on this show.
It might be me just hoping that USC loses so bad that I'm going with Notre Dame. But if Notre Dame plays a little defense, they'll beat them. USC ain't got no defense.
The new quarterback in there. USC hasn't played. They gave up 45.
USC UCLA game. There was not one.
No,
not one piece.
Well, there's no defense in the Pac-12 at all. Not at all. All right, Isaiah. Even though I wish I wish we could have this Isaiah. We should have thought about this idea
This is a good
long
Isaiah.
before, like, 12 weeks into this. Like, oh, my God.
No.
All right, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right,
Even
let's
Cat
go
says
to the
no.
let's go to the No Fun League. Saints 4-7 taking on the 49ers.
I'll make you a deal.
Make me a deal.
Make him a deal.
You got, I can't, I don't have a camera under there. Lift up the thing so I can see you on the table.
No.
No,
chance. Not a
No
chance.
chance.
In heaven.
in heaven. All right, No Fun League. Saints 4-7. A big win last week, traveling to take on the 49ers. 49ers 6-4. San Francisco at home in the Bay Area, almost a 10-point favorite. Kayla, what you got?
Go Saints.
There it is. Who dat, baby?
Who dat?
Jason.
I think we found our swag last week.
I don't know if you can
That's
use
what you
Andy
said.
Dalton and swag in the
That's
same
what you
sentence.
said the first win of the season. Oh, we found our swag.
We did. Okay. I'm
Okay, there will be no
I'm allowed to do
Saints.
stuff like this.
There will be no Saints slander on this show.
Give me the Saints, and I'm gonna tell you they're gonna win by 2 touchdowns.
Whoa!
In
You're
San
not
Francisco.
winning this week.
There's a lot of.
You are not winning this week.
Look,
Okay. Hey, the Lord is with me. Hallelujah.
But he is not with the Saints. We've seen
yeah,
that
he
all
has not
season.
been with the
Keyword.
Saints. Man, get Dennis
Keyword.
Allen out of New Orleans. Get the dude out of there. He's terrible.
Dude, he won a game last week.
Yeah, well, hell, that's one of few. They're 4-7. You can't even win your next
You could-
three. You could win your next three and
could
still
be-
not be over
Could be
500.
0-11.
Who you got, Chester? Just let's
Give me
move
the
on.
49ers.
49ers about to
What a
Bye.
disgrace.
Dude, the Saints don't even have.
by 17 at least.
Oh my God, I hope not, because I will be watching that. And it's the 3:25 game on Fox. God, I hope not. All right, Isaiah.
I got something to do Sunday. I got a Thanksgiving, I think.
All right, let's go. Next game in the NFL. Bengals 6-4, traveling to take on the Titans 7-3. Cincinnati on the road, a 2-point favorite. Kayla, wake up.
This is a tough one. I don't know which one to pick.
Do you know who plays for the Bengals and the
I
Titans?
have no clue.
Joey B.
Who's Joey B?
Who's Joey B?
Joe Burr.
Joe Burr.
It's in Cincinnati and Ohio, and you already picked Cincinnati.
It's not in
Tennessee.
Cincinnati in Ohio. It's not in
Gimme-
Ohio though.
Give me Cincinnati on the road.
There we go. She showed cat, huh?
Thanks, Max Preps.
Thank you. Thanks, Max Preps. Yeah, there we go. See, that's why you don't trust Max Preps.
Bengals.
Cat said it was in Ohio.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Quick.
Give me the Titans. Give me Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry has woke up.
Yeah, well, he.
Besides 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that ain't no
We're
joke.
not
He
gonna-
put 4 points
We're not
up.
going to talk about that.
King Henry. Whoever takes that freaking mother.
Titans. Titans in a close one. I got it.
All right, there it is. Bobblehead. All right, next game: Falcons 5-6 taking on the Commanders 6-5. Washington a 4.5-point favorite in this one. Man, Heineke is rolling.
Rolling.
I was thinking more like rolling,
Nope.
rolling on the river. Kayla,
Falcons.
Falcons. How the hell do you pick the Saints and then pick the Falcons?
Do whatever I want.
Oh my God.
Same woman for you.
Okay,
All right,
go.
Give me
Don't
Give me-
cheat on
I'm not.
me.
Give me the Redskins.
Man, I was trying to cheat.
It's
off you
not the
whole time.
Redskins.
That
It's
far.
the Commanders.
He did not say that.
Give me the Washington Redskins, baby.
The football team, at least.
Yeah.
Give me the. I get to chop every week. Chop.
Go ahead,
Hey,
Chester.
Commanders.
Go.
Commanders.
Who's that?
I'm going with the Falcons myself.
Ugh, gross.
Come on.
Isaiah.
I didn't want to change my pick.
No change of picks.
Yeah.
He's just,
That's not fair.
They're locked
you
in.
know, he's blood Saints. Can't
They're locked
pick
in.
the Falcons if you're a big Saints fan. Blah, blah, blah,
I get it, but I'm
All
still
right,
doing
Chargers taking on the Cardinals. I already gave Isaiah a chance to pick. I hope you got that. Chargers taking on the Cardinals. Chargers 5-5. Cardinals 4-7. LA on the road, a 4.5-point favorite. Kayla, what you
it.
got? Chargers. She must say that because she likes to look at their quarterback.
He is pretty.
Can't say, ooh yeah.
They had an incident in Mexico with the Cardinals. The 2 coaches that got fired. You remember that? You didn't see that report.
I have not seen that.
They're on Hard Knocks this year, right?
No.
Which one is it?
Isn't the Browns on Hard
No,
Knocks?
I'm
No, it's
telling you,
not
the
the
Cardinals fired 2 coaches for they did something on the
Is
street
it?
after the game. Yeah. Have you seen that?
Anyways, go ahead.
Hope it's okay.
Okay, that's your source.
That's all I got. But look it up after the show.
Utah and NC State.
You're right. Okay.
Change your mic.
Give me they still got Colt McCoy back there.
No, Kyler is healthy this
I was
week.
gonna say that's the big question.
Yeah, I got him on the fantasy team.
Golly. I think, God, it sucks. I don't know what to do now. If it was Colt McCoy, I had my mind set on Colt McCoy and the hook 'em horns down.
They look bad.
I think the Chargers go in there. I think they take an L. Give me the Cardinals.
And that's why you're in 4th place. Give me Herbie and the Chargers.
The Chargers.
Bobblehead.
Looking good.
All right, final game in our pick'em this week. Packers playing better, 4-7, traveling to take on the Eagles. Eagles 9-1. Philadelphia, are they good or are they not? I don't think they are. They're 6.5-point favorites at home. Kayla.
I'm going to Eagles.
They're only 6.5-point favored. Good God.
If you're a
What's up
betting
with
man,
these numbers?
if you're a betting man,
Oh, man.
Really?
What?
I'm there.
It's emotional
Really?
for me. I'm going to tell you why.
It's emotional.
They played better. Like in the
Oh,
beginning of the
one
season.
game.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing about the Packers.
This
You
is
know,
all Saints
beginning.
philosophy
No.
coming in.
Beginning
we're
of the
looking-
year. Stop.
We won one game.
Not-
We're
wrong.
looking good
You did
now,
wrong.
boys.
Wrong. Beginning of the year, Packers wide receivers could not catch the football
You know what,
for
Chaston?
anything. You're messing up the green screen. But in the beginning of the year, the Packers wide receivers couldn't catch the COVID in 2020.
Now they got one guy.
But
catching something.
no, Randall Cobb's back now. Now they got Watson. Like they're beginning to find their groove offensively.
They're not.
Close.
But continue with your pick.
There ain't enough Philly cheesesteaks in Philadelphia to get the Packers a win. Give me the Eagles.
I could go for a Philly cheesesteak.
You better change that pick after
Or
everything you just
a Harry's hot
Yeah, you
dog
better
if
not
you're
go
in
with that one.
Pennsylvania.
after everything you just blurted out.
pack
You
some
better
cheese.
pick.
I've got the Eagles picked on my paper. After all that, all I said about the Packers, give me the Eagles.
Eagles.
Not so fast. No, I'm kidding.
It's eagle fly. You know.
Yeah, the Packers are probably going to win. I'm just telling you. Isaiah. All right, there we go. That is your Benoit Ford Friday morning, Friday afternoon, Saturday morning,
How was y'all's
Saturday
Thanksgiving
afternoon.
yesterday?
Man, Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday.
You see how those jackets fit?
Well, doesn't it always feel like that?
You still got some yams in your beard.
This thing's about to go.
But here at Benoit Ford, we want to say we're thankful for all our customers. We're thankful for the coming customers in the future, and we're just thankful for the community we're welcome to. And I just want to say,
And today, Black Friday sales. Come
Don't
see
forget
us.
to come see us.
yes, the Black Friday sales. The weather might be cold, but the deals are hot.
No, it's-
Stop.
not gonna-
Stop. There it is. Friday morning, Benoit Ford. Morning pick'em.
And
Morning
here's your
pickles.
weather.
No, it's not
There's
your
a
weather.
chance of
Stop.
nothing but
There's a
good-
chance for you to go watch some high school football tonight. Go do it. Go check
Chance
them out.
of
Burton,
nothing but
Leesville,
good
or
deals
Rosemont.
today. There's going to be a flood of good deals coming from the north. A lot of folks traveling. We got the best deals. They're coming in. Cat cue it. And then Cat cue the Brian Kelly dancing.